the flapping hand bridge. Now, let's have a play with one that's just a bit of fun. So it's using the flapping hand bridge as a strike coming down. So when your hands are up, coming down in this way. Now, once again, in application, that may just be to the bridge of the nose of the face, or you may just be in a situation where you just want to, you know, let a person know that you don't want to actually, you know, engage in serious combat. So you might just be placing power on them to show them, okay, look, don't fuck around, you know. But it's not necessarily a strike that will really injure or maim a person, so to speak, for self-defense. Remember, that's the context. Now, so for practicing this one, you can practice it with a pad facing upward like this, right? You can have 2 pads, and you can start off stationary from a guard type to position and just work on actually just coming down with the flapping hand bridge, striking with the heel of the palm. That's a nice robust part of the actual hand to strike with, this part here. So you can play around with this as an exercise. Now, start off stationary, letting your partner have a play with it. I'm just getting it, and because it's fun to hit pads as well, right? So this is if you've got pads like this, great. If not, once again, use a pillow. Probably not the best exercise to let them whack your arms with though, but I'd suggest just investing in some pads. Yeah, it's a good investment. You're gonna have lots of fun with them. So you can start off with one where you just put it here and your partner goes through one strike, yeah. Other strike, yeah. Starting from guard. Good. And then you can go with 2 and just play with both. Oh, sorry. It's like, was it Blanca in Street Fighter? They used to do that.
Oh, I don't know.
So use the heel of the palm. So you whack it like, yeah, like that. Yeah. Good. And then you can even go into tracking. So I move around. Good. Yeah. So, you know, it kind of looks like a slap, but slaps can be super powerful. Like, I remember Baz Rutten used to use them in MMA, but also you've seen those competitions now, those stupid things where people stand there and they slap each other, right? Like you can get some serious power with a flapping hand bridge or a slap, you know. Advantage also is that you can get a lot of range with the hook style strike. So, I mean, now we're talking about hooks, which is a different thing, but if you think about the range of this type of hook style strike with the palm, versus the range of this, it's hard to actually, see what I mean? I need to be closer. So you can actually get a bit of range from the outside with this, whack, like that. So I mean, that's not exactly the same movement, but it's just an interesting note. So you can start off playing with that, individual, then bringing both, bang, bang, yeah, moving around, swatting flies. Yeah. Yeah. And you can feel that you can generate quite a bit of power with that when done correctly. Maintain center, keep the guard up, track them well. Now, I'll give you a little bonus exercise with this one because this is so you've got the pad work you can do. If you haven't got a partner, you can still actually do that on something like a heavy bag. So if you imagine this is a heavy bag, you can bring the hands up and work like that. You can actually work on a heavy bag as well. I mean, that's not a heavy bag, but you get the idea. Now another little exercise you can play with is strength, structure, state. So you can do the same thing from up here or from down here. You can do strength, structure, state, yeah? Yeah. Same thing from up here. Strength, structure, state. So you can play around with strength, structure, state pretty much in all of the movements as well. It doesn't have to be limited to just the exercises where I do it. That should be something you play around with in general. You know, play around with coming from the level of muscle, coming from the level of structure, and coming from the level of intention and energy. Cool. Well, there's another exercise for you on the flapping hand bridge. If you do have any questions or comments, put them in the community. And like I suggested earlier, a really good way to develop your training is to make sure you actually share your experiences and comments after each lesson that you do. So inside the community, once you've done the lesson, go in there and type, okay, lesson 91, small thought, yeah? And then write down, okay, I felt that I was tense in my shoulder, or I had a really good experience with this. Just share your observation experience. Now what that's going to do, it's going to A, get you kind of thinking about what you're practicing. B, get you involved in the community, make some connections. C, help you to level up through the actual leaderboard so you can unlock the further courses. And also it's going to create like a training journal for you. So you can go to your profile and see all of the posts you've ever made and have like a log of everything you've ever done in the training system. So it holds a little training journal for you as well. So there's a lot of value to really getting involved in the community, getting involved in the training, sharing your experiences and growing together. Okay, any questions, you know where to put them.